with another live stream and YouTube video. Hopefully guys hit the like button and all that good stuff.
Turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers behind my back with a grand. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win.
But yeah guys, I might be at school tomorrow. So I'm at today. But yeah guys, we are home at Tampa Bay, so we're good, and this is part 14. So yeah guys, there will be 2 of MLB The Show games videos today, and then live stream tonight around 8 p.m. so hope you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, we'll see how this gameplay works. And if you guys are wondering why and how am I doing this right now, skip. Yeah, because it's nighttime right now when I'm recording this video, so just to let you guys know, I record them after the streams and then I upload them the next day. That's why I'm having chips right now. But hopefully we win tonight's game though.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Tyler Glasnow gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The 0-2 home. Rolls down the third base, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. Striding in is Brock Holt, ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Out.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Good.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And now the Rays will get there. Here's Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Here it comes.
Arozarena.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Now a drive out to left center field.
Oh.
And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the drives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
I cannot complain.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Popped up. Solak's got it, and there's one gone.
What? Batting fifth, the catcher.
So here's Mike Zunino. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Holt for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is. Ready now is
so damn close, boy.
It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering, fastball swung on and missed.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nate Lowe is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Why?
This one's flared out toward left. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso.
Third baseman, Michael.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Oh, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board.
So no plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Holt backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 9.
Come on, bruh.
Next, it'll be Ji-Man Choi. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more here
Come
on
on,
the
bro.
Tuesday
I'm
night.
gonna score it on
After
them.
this.
Why?
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonah Heim, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
What a beautiful
And
catch.
stepping in, Eli White. First pitch on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eli White goes down for out number 2 in the top half. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yoni Hernandez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
He needs a cup of coffee.
Did a good job
That's
to
what he
shorten
needs.
up and protect the plate,
of
and
coffee.
he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got that certainly timed up.
Got him looking, and that'll
Get
do
the
it. The
hell
inning
out
is
of here,
over.
that skinny goose.
Rangers set down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed last night's stream, though. Last night's stream was awesome.
That brings up Wander Franco as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
Now here's the first offering.
Franco.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other.
I don't know
one
why
away.
they can't dive.
So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
And now the first pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. So next to bat will be Brendan Lau. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Holt is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is down in order. Go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still
Leading
scoreless.
off for the Rangers. The second baseman.
Brock Holt is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
We would have if my hits went.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, There's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Into the box, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 is there, 2 down. Nate Lowe digging in now. First pitch on the way. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Rangers pick up a run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mid-fourth
Outfield
already.
shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going.
It looked like it was
we'll see
fun
how long
in the
he
home
can
run.
make this last.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Calhoun is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. He singled first time up. From the stretch. Just got a piece to the right side. Zunino stands at first with 1 out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up
Good
in the
place,
zone,
baby.
and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay. And now the runner breaks for the plate, and he steps off. And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home there. That didn't work. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. It remains 1-0.
Just wow, but
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jason Martin. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, third baseman, 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹.
That'll bring in 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹 as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Nobody out, runner on first. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Fouled off. Pause and the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to hit is Eli White. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Here we go.
Home half of the 5th coming up. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the AB now.
Choi.
And it's fouled away. Popped him up. 𝗦cije has a play. He's got it 1 away. And now here is Randy Arozarena. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box, Wander Franco. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Yonny Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the bag himself for the out. Brock Holt will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Get out of here, Holt.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Willie Calhoun stands in as he looks at a called strike. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he will strike him out.
Yes.
10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. It's foul. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Heim recovers, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here now it's Mike Zunino. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fly ball out toward left center field. There to make the play is Calhoun. One away. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and they get the double play. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The center fielder, number 13.
In now, Manuel Margot. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say that's a pitcher, Nero. You're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder, number 53.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he's just rolling
Bye-bye,
right
boy.
now. And even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First delivery to him. Jason Martin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And Zunino will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Guide in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. One away. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. And now the first pitch. Soft grounder left side. Knee high, he barehands it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So a runner at first now with one away, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Holt for one, on to first, and it's another double play. The fourth. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. No balls and a strike to count. High pop-up. Glasnow is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, it'll be Eli White. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Fouled away. Bases are empty. And he's got another one. 13 strikes now in the inning. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Number 45 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now pitch on the way.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Wind up and the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Fouled off. The 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Up next for the Rays, Mike Zunino. He's on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Hit in the air to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So now here is Yoni Hernandez. 0 for a couple of strikeouts in the ball game. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Goodbye,
Struck
buddy.
him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Arozarena is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll hit with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch. Adolis Garcia stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as
Get the hell out of
the bottom of the inning. Digging in will be Michael Brasso. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Calhoun is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. So here is Manuel Margot. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Next up, Jordan Luplow. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now. Hit hard to 3rd. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to 3rd and wisely hold there with nobody out. Jason Martin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And here in the extra frames, he's just now coming up on pitch number 100.
Yeah, Matty, this is unbelievable. For him to be so economical with his pitches, to pitch into extra innings, this reminds me of the '91 World Series Jack Morris-John Smoltz battle.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it. This is the days of Jack Morris, Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez, Brett Saberhagen, guys that wanted to finish what they start extra innings. That's just a little added incentive.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one would.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from 3rd.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni.
And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the 3rd run of the frame. Really opened things up here in extra innings. Stepping in now, Eli White. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there, so I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Brock Holt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
The left fielder, number 5.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. The problem is they haven't had to work too hard.
A dive, but he's back. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Up next, Adolis Garcia. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Get the
So
fuck out
4
of
score in the inning, but ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Opposite field to left. There to make the play is Calhoun. 1 away. The relay, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play.
The left fielder, Randy.
Now at the plate is Randy Arozarena. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. They're grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Wander Franco stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Number 45 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Glad.
But yeah, guys, more to later on today's video will be another one of these part 15, and then a live stream later tonight, episode 4, with the great lands of Europe upon 𝗦cie 19. So if you guys will enjoy that, and hey guys, yeah, see y'all later.